Happy morning to you, my dear students. I hope you all are watching the videos which I have sent you, right? So, in our previous videos, we have learned about the sentence. And the last video which I sent you, you learned about the subject and the predicate. Today, we are going to continue with the same topic, the subject and the predicate. So, what are we going to learn more about subject and predicate? In today's lesson, we will learn how to identify the subject in the command sentence and in the question sentence. So, have a look at the slide. Subject in the commands. We have learned sentence have two parts, subject and the predicate. The part which names the person and the thing we are talking about, the part of the sentence which name the person or the thing we are talking about is subject. And what is said about that person or the thing, the action that we say about the subject is called the predicate. So this much is clear to you. Now look at the sentence here, the sentence, first one, come here. That's a command, that's an order. Come here. Come is an action, and we have learned the predicate contains the verb. So come here, is it a name of a person or a thing we are talking? No. So it's a predicate. So what about the subject? What is the subject in this command sentence? Think over it. Think. When you say come here, you're saying it to someone. So either you have to say the name of the person, Raju, come here, Neha, come here. Or if the name is not called, then you will say, you come here, you please come here, isn't it? So the subject in the command sentence, even if it is not there, you have to understand the subject is you, Y-O-U, you. Look at the second one, don't talk. That's a command, that's the order I'm giving you. So this is called the command sentence, don't talk. So what is the subject here? Don't talk is a predicate. It's the action, it contains the verb. So what is the subject? What is the name of the person or the thing that we are talking about? So here, it's not the name, you have to assume it is you don't talk. So you becomes the subject. So we have learned about subject in the command sentence. So look at the example explanation that I have shown below. You becomes the subject, come here becomes the predicate. Now let's understand remember, in all commands, that is order sentence, the subject is you. Many a times, it's not mentioned. You will not see it written in the sentence. So it is not mentioned in the sentence, but it is understood by you, that you is the subject in the command sentence. So that is clear. Now subject in question sentence. So far, whatever sentences we have learned it's the name of a person or a thing, and usually it comes in the beginning of the sentence. Subject comes, and then what is said about the subject, that is the predicate. Remember, that is not the case in question sentence. So, the subject usually comes before the predicate, but in questions, when you are asking a question, subject comes after the predicate. Look at the example which I have put over you there. Where is mother? So where is, that becomes the predicate, and then comes the subject. We are talking about mother. Yes, so mother becomes the subject. One more example for you. Who are? That is the predicate. And then comes the subject. Who are you? You becomes the subject. So, in command, even if it is not there written in the sentence, you are giving a command, come here, go there. You have to understand there is only predicate in the sentence, but the subject will be you, even if it is not written. And in question sentence, usually first comes the predicate and then the subject. Clear, students? So let's revise. A sentence has two parts, subject and predicate. However, you have to remember, in commands, the subject is you, which is many times not mentioned, but implied. That means it is understood by you that the subject is you. And in questions, when you have a question sentence, predicate usually comes before the subject. Predicate and then the subject. A simple exercise for you. So ready? All are ready with the pencil? Circle the subject and underline the predicate. So let's do it in short. First, you will write one. Find the subject, write the subject, circle it. No need of copying the entire sentence. So first one, it's an order. It's a command sentence. Sit on that chair. So, subject is not mentioned, but it is implied, it is understood. So you will write the subject that you have understood and circle it. Next one, it's a question. What is that insect? So in a question, the predicate comes first and then comes the subject. So you will identify the subject. Next one, again a command, an order. Switch on the television. Only the command is given. So it's a command sentence. You have to understand what is the subject. Let's see whether you have done it correct. First one, subject is you sit on that chair. You is not mentioned, but you have understood that you should be the subject here. Second one is a question. So predicate comes first and then the subject insect. Next one is again a command. Switch on the television. So you have to understand that the you becomes the subject. So students, I hope you have understood the subject and predicate in command and question sentence. Happy learning. God bless you all.